And you know what? Looking around the division, I think somebody else in the division might be on cocaine. You know who that might be?
The Bears general manager?
Ryan Pace, Bears general manager. He is determined to keep them in the basement because he believed John Lynch, who has proven himself to be one sneaky bastard, when he told
GM of the
Ryan
year.
Pace.
It's got to be GM of the year
Yeah,
after this move. Although
I mean,
tricking the
this
Bears
man,
isn't that hard of a move. I mean,
well,
Jay Cutler.
and
Jay Cutler tricked that team into paying him all that money to play quarterback, and all he did was throw interceptions. So.
that's true. And, he baited the Bears. He told them all these other teams were wanting to move up to their spot because they wanted Trubisky. The Bears bit. They gave up a king's ransom to move up one spot to take Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah, and to put this in context for everyone, this isn't like they traded up one spot to make sure they got a Cam Newton or an Andrew Luck or a Marcus Mariota or a Jameis Winston. They traded up.
Not even close.
They gave up 2 third-round picks and a fourth-round pick to move up one spot to pick a quarterback who, by all accounts, is a project quarterback who's going to take 2 or 3 years.
Very much.
After, not just to throw this in there, after paying Mike Glennon, of all goddamn people, 3 years, $45 million contract, then they trade up in the draft to get Mitchell Trubisky, a guy who at North Carolina couldn't beat out Marquise Williams. Sound familiar, Packers fans? Yeah, that's the guy who couldn't beat out Smoking Joe Frazier. Or not Smoking Joe Frazier. Smoking Joe Callahan. I got Frazier on my mind. Yeah. Smoking Joe. Couldn't beat out Smoking Joe in training camp to take the Packers' third-string quarterback spot. So we got a guy here who couldn't beat out Marquise Williams, who's only started 13 more games than we have in college football. Gave up all that to move up one spot for a guy who's hopefully not going to see the field for 2 or 3 years, but I guarantee you he'll be playing starting quarterback for the Bears before the end of the season. Unreal.
I mean, it's just like there has to be some kind of huge, massive disconnect going on in Chicago. Because I know you let me know that John Fox didn't even know.
Yeah. They did.
That's mind blowing.
I don't even think they had. I think they had. I don't even know if they had him in for a visit. I
mean, this is a guy who, as soon as the pick was announced, and for anybody who doesn't follow us on Twitter, from our personal Twitter handles at Radiation Mike and at Titletown Ty, we were live tweeting our hot takes through the draft, especially in the first round. And Mike put it out there when the Bears traded up that he hoped they drafted Mitchell Trubisky.
Please, God, let the Bears take Mitchell Trubisky. And when it happened, I danced an Irish jig. I laughed out loud.
Dreams do come true. Dreams do come
Miracles
true,
happen, everybody.
And even the Packers players thought it was hilarious. HaHa Clinton Dix was already telling him, look for me, I'm 21, you'll throw me the ball. Demarius Randall, Sleevey Wonder himself put out, I think, maybe the best tweet about it. It was 3 little letters. LOL.
That's all you could say.
What more do you need? I mean, this is a dude, while we're on Twitter, has put out 3 amazing tweets that were immediately dug up within about 5 minutes. Number 1.
This is the best.
We'll start
this is the best.
Yeah. We'll go with the number 1 Mitch Trubisky tweet that has since been deleted from Twitter, but you can still find it out there, is, hell yeah, go Packers.
Hell yeah.
So there you go, Chicago. My number 2 favorite Mitch Trubisky
That's what I said
tweet
as soon as he got drafted. That's exactly what I said. Hell yeah, go Packers.
Number 2, I love kissing titties. There's a classy guy for you. And number 3, and this has to come from a man whose name is Mitch.
Although in defense, who doesn't love kissing titties?
Well, yeah, I'll give him that, but you don't have to publicize it on Twitter when you're a big-time college quarterback. I think it's understood at that point. But then number 3, I feel like a boss when I drive my mom's van.
That's your quarterback, Chicago.
God has done us a favor. Thank you, God.
We go from Jay Cutler to Mitchell Trubisky.
It's and Mike Glennon was at the Bears draft party. Could it be any more awkward?
That is. So, I wish they had a camera there for that. As soon as that pick was made, I want to see Mike Glennon's face. Unbelievable.
I have never seen a room full of people who all at once just collectively looked like they wanted to hang themselves right there.
Yeah. People, you look at the draft, Ted Thompson ended up trading out of the first round into the second round. So the Packers didn't have a pick that night, on night one. But
yeah,
I think this is a pretty damn good complimentary pick for the Packers. Like, this was the best.
Oh, my God.
This may have been the best pick of the whole Packers draft.
It's amazing. We got another guy who he's inexperienced, he's inaccurate, he throws interceptions. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Although, could you have a more appropriate name for a Chicago Bears quarterback? Mitchell Trubisky. I can imagine the old Chris Farley skit on Saturday Night Live. The Bears just drafted Mitchell Trubisky. You all right? You having a heart attack there, Bob? Having a heart attack, Bob. That's all. And if you see that video
Bears.
of the Bears fans, as soon as that pick was made, a few of those motherfuckers were having heart attacks that night.
Dude, I bet Mike Ditka swallowed his cigar. I bet he just swallowed a whole cigar.
Ditka's rolling over in his grave after this one.
He ain't even dead, and he's rolling over in his grave.
He's probably wishing he was. I think
after Mike Ditka.
Pick. After what the Bears have
Mike Ditka's
he probably would rather just be...
He'd probably rather go back to New Orleans.
Oh, God, yeah. Jeez.
He'll trade away a whole other draft to get Ricky Williams. Just to not have to deal with Mitch Trubisky.
That looks like a genius move in comparison.